Senator Mohammed Ali Ndume don't shake the table. Where will they manage for this country? First of all, listen before I go round up. Not just use one word, conclude for everybody. That is why, out of the 12 disciples wey Jesus get, one for inside, e too good. You know what I mean? Observe.
On the issue of withdrawal of VIPs, what do you make of that decision?
I have been calling for that since. This is one of the commendable things Mr. President did, and it should be implemented effectively. We should see it on the ground. I thought today I will not see so many police in the National Assembly, but there is still crowded police in the National Assembly. So I don't know what the IGP is talking about.
So you're saying that now, the ones in National Assembly should be withdrawn from senators, from House of Reps?
Everybody. Security. If you secure Abuja, why do you need police attached to personalities?
Even your own?
I don't have a police. I only have an orderly.
Who is a police officer?
No, let me tell you my own. I'm not saying I'm excused. You know my issue during that Boko Haram peak. One of the top policemen and the security agencies thought I'm not only politically exposed person, but my life was then at risk. So I was attached 3 policemen. But that was a big crowd to me. I refused. And I insisted that if there is going to be any attachment of police to me, it should be an orderly. And you know why? Because I'm an accused person. So I need police to monitor me so that next time they don't say I've gone to, I had a meeting with social people or all that kind of a thing. So I need that plain clothes police by me so that he will now testify as to even my movement, as to who I relate to, but not to protect me. No. So I am of the view that all this police, you can't imagine what is happening. Some of our colleagues, some ministers have police attached to their wives. What is their business with that? Have police attached to their children. I saw some people, I don't want to mention the name, but one of these politically exposed persons, his own son, that is matured, he's moving with a convoy. SSS, the police, they say, no, that is wrong.
Abuse of office.
It's more than it's an insult of office, not abuse. Because some of my colleagues, I went to one of my colleagues' house after dinner, and I went to his house. I saw more than 10 police.
And he's a politician too.
He's my colleague. I say he's even my junior
in the National Assembly.
Yes, a member of National Assembly. Some of them, if you see them coming, or you pull back, thinking that maybe it's the president or the vice president that is coming. You can see even the president. The convoy that the president goes about with is too much too. Secure the place, and when the president goes, you draw. Secure Abuja, and the president can even drive out, and himself. But when you secure personalities, and this is what is happening in Nigeria, then others, common people, as we call them, become vulnerable, and we don't care. So if you secure Abuja, then you can drive at night.
You and some of your colleagues are asking critical questions as to why we are where we are today in terms of security, and that those who are concerned also about the welfare of those whom we are tasking to go and defend all of us. President has said, recruit more. What must we urgently do?
Honestly, urgently, we must discard everything as far as I'm concerned. And even if it is necessary to shut down some discretionary services.
Like what? Like what?
Starting with the National Assembly.
Really?
Yeah.
The lawmaking body?
Yeah. Lawmaking body, you cut it off and ask us to sit maybe once, quarterly, or in a quarter, for example, we sit for some time, depending on the workload that we have, and pay us accordingly. And you do the same thing. Now, the 2025 budget is not running. We're in 2025, okay? But the recurrent and personal, what do you call it? Overhead side is running. And who is benefiting? Less than 5% of Nigerians. And it's a lot of money. So why don't you shut down all these things, use the money to secure the people first? Then you can hear...
You might be in trouble with your colleagues over this statement. You're asking them to go home?
No, I've been in trouble before so many times. What will they... we'll go on suspension again?
To shut down the National Assembly and so that the nation can focus on itself, use the money...
No, I'm not saying that you should shut down the National Assembly. Let me clear. So, and it's not because you have scared me now. What I'm saying is realistically, our house is on fire. And we need everything to put that fire out. So if that means that, look, National Assembly will have to reduce your activities so that we pay you less and then use the money to concentrate on the security. I'm sure many of my colleagues will agree to that. And as I said, even in the service, federal service especially, a lot of money is going in there. But those services are discretionary. You can shut them down.
And prioritize.
Yes, and prioritize. That's why in the American system, their spending is classified into two: discretionary and non-discretionary. If you hear that the government is shut down, it doesn't mean everybody goes home. No, the discretionary expenditures offices are the ones that they have to go, and you go and look for another job until the budget can be funded. That is how it's supposed to be in Nigeria. It's supposed to be prioritized. Now that the president has decided to declare emergency, he should take his pen and paper and draw some executive orders saying close this ministry, close the National Assembly, or reduce the workload of National Assembly. Save, this is the money that we are going to save from that, and then you use it to buy MRAPs, or you use them to buy ammunition, or you use them to train the security agencies we need. Or even if we needed to use that money to pay our security agencies or personnel that are in the war front.
Senator Ali Ndume, listen, I hold you one flower. For you to check this kind of table like this, Baba, you are in the spirit. Can I enter this matter and unveil it to you from the realm of the spirit? If we are together, say, Papa, enter this matter. Listen, joke apart. I for thought say, now because Baba Tinubu want withdraw their VIP security, now make this man they talk like this. No. If I use himself, make an example. This is how to know a good leader. I wish other leaders, they put themselves in our position, normal average citizen. This country for done good. But because of selfishness. Now, the rain, don't they beat everybody. The time when they beat one person, when you feel use umbrella, cover the rain, they say no, you not consign them. You never read their body. Wage, and this is just a normal way to make country they okay. For you to achieve two, you must try to sacrifice one first. Yes, now so life they be. You must pay sacrifice to achieve something. If not, you go remain like that. Can you fulfill something to get something is a question. But our Babana Senate Ali is ready to fulfill. What about other senator? I know say he go collect if he reach office for this matter we can't talk for national television of Ewoho. Oh, Baba, you do well for evil talk and come out. We move.